Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so we got some big kind of news to talk about, so why don't we talk about that first? Okay, so these are the patch notes for 7.1. If you're not on 7.1 right now, you're gonna be soon. I currently am on 7.1 because the emulator just updated automatically. I don't think it's been pushed out to iOS yet, at least not the last time that I looked. Okay, so there's some changes here. There's two things specifically. Now, there's a couple of things in here that are kind of interesting. I'm guessing that, I haven't looked at this yet, battle screens are now going to have the version of the game. Alright, so I'm guessing in case there's problems, they can track down what version you're actually using. That's fine. I don't know what the Monster Lab extraction list thing is about, but the sorting, I don't know. Their sorting was kind of bad. I wish they would sort the creatures for battle. I think that would be a better place to do sorting. You know, like, it seems to be random when it messes them around. You know, put a little weight on what runes they have on them and sort that way. That would be kind of cool. That would be the one I would most want because we spend a lot of time there picking our monsters for battle, right? Okay, the last one is actually something I was asking for a lot. And maybe somebody watched one of my videos, or maybe a lot of people are asking for it. Probably a lot of people. And that is the cooldown for Team Wars. This is something that kept me from taking on new people because I didn't know if there was a cooldown involved. Let me explain. Let's just say that you are towards the end of a war cycle and you're about to begin another one in a few minutes. And then you see, hey, look, there's somebody really good out there, and I have an inactive player. So why don't I just kick the inactive player and grab the new person? And then the new person comes on, and they have a day and a half cooldown on them, which you didn't know about. Which means if you start the war, it's going to be with 29 active people, which means you're probably going to have a 25-person war on each side, which can be a very long search sometimes. But you had no way of knowing that. Otherwise, what I would have done is I would have kept the person, started the war, then kicked the person and grabbed the new person, and that would have worked out because they weren't going to be in the war anyway because they had a day and a half cooldown. Now it actually tells you now with green text if they are available for war. So I am actually very happy about that. That's a good one. Okay, now let's get on with the one that's probably going to be upsetting some people. But you know what? It's a bug fix. Okay, fixes. First and foremost, 50% chance never fails. Fixed an issue that allowed skills with a 50% chance of hitting to always hit. Yes, I've done a little testing with that and it's fixed now. So if you were depending on a creature, Kihaku, that had a 50% chance and always hit, Kihaku, that character is no longer as strong as it used to be, Kihaku. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. They have a lot of other bug fixes here. Apparently, Tamarian and Talika were causing crashes. Never did anything for me. I think the last one, they did some improvements to Battlegrounds. Maybe we'll see that again pretty soon. The first version was only the beta anyway. So, yeah, this is the one that's probably going to get some people a little bit upset. But, you know, it is a bug. If you thought that was going to stand forever, well, actually, I did think it was going to stand forever because I figured it would upset so many people that they wouldn't dare change it, but they did change it. So you're probably going to have to spend some gems on Kihaku to fix him if he is your dedicated #1 denial individual. Because he does have other skills that are not 50%. They're kind of costly, but he does have some. So that's going to cost you about 40 gems depending on how many you actually use. But he's not my primary denial, so I might just sit back, wait on him, and see if I can get another one in the future and fix that one before doing a merge. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's what we got here. They also have a new War Master. They have a new War Master monster, I should say, and other stuff. But let's face it, that's the big thing. All right, and I was doing a little bit of testing with this. Let's just go back in here and see what I was working on here. I just grabbed the dungeon at random. I think it was this one here. I just grabbed the dungeon at random, threw in a team that have Kihaku, and just basically kind of checked it out, right? So let's just see. Now, previously, Unless somebody was hardened or tough or something like that, or was actually immune to an effect. In this case, we might have some immunities. He landed. Basically, he landed, very rarely missed. Now, the main attack we used to use, okay, so we got two here who are immune to possession here. The McBlood, he's got this one down here, and of course, this is immune to all forms of possession. No one is immune to freezing, though, and nobody is hardened. So they are tough, so they'll resist it. So we're just going to do this one. This one doesn't do damage. It always just did the possession and the freeze. But this is what it does now. Okay, the one at the top was, I don't know if that was a straight up miss or it basically just didn't get any 50%. But from what we just saw, we got one effect. One. The McBlood down, he was immune to possession down there, but he didn't get the freeze. So, yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. Let's just kill these guys. And you might notice that Mordred is now 105. Yes, he is. Mordred is 105. All right, let's just do one more here. Another example here. I'm going to use the first skill, actually, because it does damage, so we'll know whether or not it's an actual miss or it's a resist or something, right? Because unfortunately they use miss instead of resist, which is kind of weird, you know? Like I said before, okay, he is immune to possession in the front. I'm pretty sure about that. And also the Nishan's pet is immune to possession. All right, so let's see. Right, so we have two that are immune to possession, nobody is immune to freezing, and nobody is hardened. So I'm going to use this one because this one will also do damage. So we'll get to see if it was actually a hit or it was a miss and there were no 50% in there. You know what I mean? All right, so we're just going to do this. Okay, he hit all of them. He hit all of them. He did not get a position on the Himas. He did not get the freeze on the Nishan's pet. Now, for the Rajul in the front, he was fine because he's immune to possession. So the only thing you could do to him would be to freeze him. But you can see that it does seem to be 50%ing. Yeah, he didn't get anything, even though he did get hit. So in other words, Kihaku didn't miss anybody with the attack, but the effects did not take. So usually he would get them. Now he doesn't. So we'll just end this very quickly because, yeah, we're just going to end this very quickly. I did a little bit of testing, too, with Shannara's bodyguard and pretty much saw the same thing. Although Kihaku makes it very easy to see, considering he places two effects down, right? All right. Give me the cells for those commons, or whatever they are. Commons, yeah, give me common cells. All right, so, yeah, so if you were heavily dependent on an individual who had one of those 50% accounts, attacks, I should say, you might want to look into some kind of change regarding that. Because, yeah, I might be scavenging Kihaku for sixes, speed sixes. Because as he is right now, I'm not spending 40 gems to fix him. If I run into another one of him in the future, I'll configure him properly, and maybe he gets his speed back. But very likely, if I need them, I'm going to be taking those off. So anyway, yeah, it's not like I'm short of denial and water, though, you know? I mean, if it was another element, it might be a more serious hit to me personally, but yeah, as I understand it, another one, Baron Trader, also has a 50%. I never got a chance to wake him up. I will be doing that in the future, since I did manage to get rid of. I got rid of one of my habitats, and I am now building another one. So I will have some space in the near future, so I can wake him up and McBlood as well. So, yeah, that's that. Anyway, what do we have going today? Well, they have something going down here in Monsterwood, and where is it here? There it is, right. Yeah, if you want T-Shire, I think it is. Yeah, T-Shire. You have to collect a whole bunch of these tokens by watching videos, and yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that's great. Me, I'm taking this as time off. Yeah, because, I mean, the thing about it is that the way Monsterwood has been wonky, it's not enough to deal with the abuse, frankly. It's not enough to deal with the abuse. If I was getting great cells, then that would be different. If I was getting a chance for like relics and 6 speeds, that'd be different. A possible chance maybe to get pieces, and put together an epic who's probably going to sit in my inventory for a long time. Nah. I think I might even have an egg of him already, as well as the one I hatched. It's just, he's not the epic that I use. He may be the epic that I need, but he's not the one that I use. So that's going with that. All right, so the last thing, of course, is we are looking at the last episode where we are going to have the Orc Invasion May Island. So let's take a look. And you can see I'm actually doing pretty darn well. Gaia Nova went a lot better than Shork did. I got Shork all the way down to 5 gems. And then I figured, okay, it's all done. But I got updates for her. So I'm doing all right. So I'm thinking it's very, very likely I'm going to get it down much lower. I'm probably going to get the upgrade for her. So, that worked a lot better than I thought it was going to. I would really like to get the Elementium too, because I did spend a bunch of it. As I mentioned, I upgraded Mordred. I ended up getting 79 cells of him. What I didn't know was that you could fill in as much Elementium as you want for an upgrade. I didn't know that. I thought it was the standard 20 like you had for putting it together. So basically I used 41 to fill the hole and I ranked him up. So I still have like about more than 150 of that left, but I think that was kind of worth it because he's a really strong character. Anyway, I think that's about everything in terms of that. So why don't we go into war? We won the last war. Yes, we did. Got a nice little streak going here. Pretty sure it's going to continue. Yeah, it looks like it's doing well. I noticed that early on. I jumped in there early and we looked like we jumped out to a big lead. And we just seem to be a stronger combo here. Just looking at specifically at what I'm sitting on right now. This is the one that it just dropped me on. You can see there's no real speed there. There's no real speed there to really... Yeah, there are holes. Obviously, this next one is probably pretty strong. It has, that one, I don't know if I want to deal with that one. I think that one may stay 15 until the end, Given the opportunity, like you saw in the previous one, yeah, something like that, it's just no reason to mess with it, Really, there isn't. That could turn out really bad. Yeah, there's no damage dealer there. You have support, denial, and support. There's no damage dealer there. It could be a very annoying one, but who's going to do the damage? See, this is a situation where I don't think there's anybody there. I think this is a matter of another team where maybe it's just not very active. Maybe the individuals aren't active. Because, why would you throw that team together? Metal is one. Metal and Dark Legions are 2 of the combinations, as well as Underworld. They have some pretty good damage dealers in there, So, I just don't see why you would do that. I could see the computer picking those. The computer loves picking Cryoton for some reason. You could have somebody who is 10 levels higher, he'll still pick the Cryoton. Just like he'll pick Oros. If there's Earth, it'll pick Oros. It doesn't matter that I have 110... Bark Door. It doesn't matter. It's going to pick Oros. So they do apparently also have a lot of the Herculeses too, which means freezing isn't very good. You can just see the ones that are getting skipped here, You can see, where was it here? We just saw, yeah, right there. Like, I'm sure nobody wants any part of that. I don't want any part of that. But look at the ones on each side of them. There's a 0 and a 1. So, obviously you're going to be selective about, okay, up here looks kind of hard. Yeah, let's not do that. If we're given opportunities, why don't we just take the opportunities? For instance, I was actually offered this one, but I'm going to use that with my second team. My second team will do that. Let's see. Let's put this one to the test. Now, obviously, that Demise is going to go first. The question is, what is she actually going to do? So, obviously, she does a Mega Freeze. If she does Cryoton, let him go first. He's not going to do any damage with the Mega Freeze, so the double damage doesn't do anything. But most importantly, who's going to do damage to us while we're Mega Frozen? It's like that. So let's just do this. Now she's going first. What's she going to do? Strength from Beyond. Who's she doing it to? She did it to herself so she could buff. Yeah, never put a demise on defense. You have no idea what she's going to do. I know what I'm doing. Feel free to Mega Freeze. I don't care. You're all about to die. Oh, you did the single target to her. Oh, this is so over. Bloodthirsty. Bestial Whirlwind. Simon's going. When's my turn? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Where's my turn? Okay, so... Okay. A bunch of circles just attacked. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I mean, the thing about it is never put Demise on defense because she's not going to do what you want her to do. Really. She's going to do her own thing. I mean, she didn't even do a damaging attack, even though she had double damage on. She did a buff. I mean, seriously. Don't do it. All right, we're going to do this one here. I mean, this one's still kind of ugly, but we'll see what we can do with it. Because after all, it does have fatigue. Which means comedy relief could easily be in there, right? All right, so let's grab another team. All right, who am I going to use for denial? I'm thinking that we might, maybe I go freezing. Yeah, I know, I'll use Tanaka and his group stun, which is 50%. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not doing that. Let's think. I'm thinking I might go Nick. Now, how am I going to use over here? I guess I could just go fatigue too. That's not a bad idea. Okay. And finally, I need somebody who can do damage. I'm thinking Raven. That's what I'm thinking. Because she can always do the cooldown thing if there's a real problem, right? Let's go. Okay, everybody, chill. Okay, fatigue. You're being a pain here. This could be bad. Okay, that's kind of ugly. So what? Let's see. What do we got here? Lots of bleeding. Yeah, we'll go with the bleeding. We'll go with the bleeding. Okay, stop resisting. Okay, first things first. Let's get the bleeding. Let's get the regeneration going here. Because I want him to live no matter what. Oh, look at that regeneration tick. Isn't it lovely? All right, infected breath, or do I want to do something else? Yeah, I'll just do the infected breath. I'm a little concerned about the... Okay. He's still resisting. Oh, actually, he's resisting. He was immune to poison. You, up there, I need you frozen. He's the guy who can remove all of this stuff, and I don't want him doing that. You're going to possess us now? Yeah, it does seem... Okay. Okay. I guess I missed something there. Okay. Spiritual slash. Yeah, I really do need you dead. Okay. Okay, he did that after. Okay, now, this could be ugly here. What are we doing? You know, I wonder if he could resurrect one of my guys. I've only got 2 attacks to use. Okay, he used that one. Well, I'm going to be resurrecting somebody here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that is very not good. That's... Okay, what... This could go very badly. Okay, she's dead now. Blinded. Well, you know, I don't actually need to see for what I'm about to do. Actually, I really wanted her dead. Because I'd rather her come back. Because I want her coming back with double damage, you know? That's the thing about it. So I'm going to charge. That is very, very bad. Yeah, that's... I'm in a lot of trouble now. That's the reason I wanted him dead. Okay, now I can resurrect her. Okay, her? Okay, so let me think about this. She can't kill anybody outright. Such a pain. Big old shield. Big old shields. All right. I really, really do need to do something about this guy up here because he is the one who's causing the trouble. All right. That and activate cooldowns. Oh no, negative healing. Okay, he's dead now. Good. Oh, he's gonna. I've lost this. The negative healing is gonna destroy me. It's all over. I can't heal myself. Unless somehow, no, she can kill one of them, I think. No, she can't kill either. Oh, she lost to triple damage. That's right. All right, we'll do Holy Blaze on them, and then she's going to die. If only I'd killed that other guy. If only I'd gotten rid of the Halter's bodyguard. Unfortunately, he's now dead. I can't heal myself. Doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. Oh well. Sorry, teammates, but it was an interesting fight, though. It was an interesting fight. I couldn't resist it. All right, anyway, it does look like it's not going to have a big impact considering we're leading by 99, so... Oh well. All right, so let's forget about war and get into PvP. Because I have some teams here, and I have a low trophy count, too. Even though I think I put the team back in. Yes, I did. I put the team back in. I don't want it to go any lower than that. All right, so let's get on with it. Our first team was suggested by C4 Mods. And C4 Mods had a outside of the norm type team, and I'm kind of happy that our trophy count is kind of low. We're starting with... where is Bubbles? And next we're going with somebody who, by the way, is hoping for an upgrade. Because his doppelganger is currently in the the hatchery there. And I might actually be doing a brain transplant because Shork only has one open ruin slot. You know, I will be looking for a warder individual in our opponent's team. And then finally, we're going over to water. And we're looking for a big dude, but not too big. Not too big. We're going with Trunks. Yeah, a little bit outside of the norm here. So I'm thinking we need that extra little oomph. Up the middle. I don't think a fatigue would be a good idea with this group because I don't have any damage dealers. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have Quint. But the thing about it is against nature, that's not a good idea. No, not a good idea. All right, let's look around. I had to do an initial refresh because there was a name that I did not want to have on the screen. So I would really like to get from here. If I go with the one on the right, we're going to get possessed because you can bet it's faster than anybody we have. But I could risk one. All right, we're going to risk one refresh, and that's going to be it. All right. Was that a mistake? Well, you know what? The right looks kind of interesting. They don't really have denial there either. They have their own big trunk dude, so why don't we just do that? Maybe it's like a break even. We'll see. All right, what do they got? Okay, a gold ruin. You should all have gold ruins. They're amazing. It looks like we have a speed demon here in the front in the form of bubbles. All right, so I don't think he can do anything. The only thing he can really do is take 100% away from one, right? That takes another one. Stamina leak. Fluid slam. I think he's got one. Right, this does, it'll take 50% stamina from everybody. At the moment, that doesn't do anything, though. You know, the one I'm most concerned about would be him down here. Wait a minute, did he resist that? He resisted the stamina drain. Oh, that kind of sucks. Why did he resist the stamina drain? Why did he resist the stamina drain? All right. Moderate water damage to all may daze all. Heavy damage may freeze one. He's immune to freezing. I can't do that. The ice is coming. All right. Well, you know, it's damage to everybody, I suppose. So let's get the damage going. Okay, unless we miss. Okay, he's back. Now let's go for the 50% stamina from all targets. Okay, a whole lot of missing going on. Okay, so obviously I really want to get rid of somebody, so we're going to go Great Green Shark. Because this is probably going to be his last action. And then stabby stabby. Okay. He's shooting at... Oh, he shot at Bubbles, actually. That was a mistake. You probably could have killed Shork. Okay, let's see. Freezing! That kills you, but you're not attacking next. You are. Okay, Wet Shards. Heavy water damage. That kills you. Okay, and you're frozen. And you're miraculously still alive. Why he didn't attack you, I do not know. But I do believe you're dead. Okay, that worked out pretty good. That worked out pretty good. Our first team is victorious. And we got food. Boo! Alright, let's go in for team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by Unden Browning. And Unden wanted to see... Yeah, we have a little bit of a denial issue here too. So we're starting with Sparta. Oh, they shouldn't say that. It really depends on the speed situation here. This could work out all right. Because then we're going with Simba. So that could work out. It really depends. And finally, we need a tank. A big tank. So we're getting a big tank. We're getting the biggest tank there is. Okay, did I miss her? How do you miss her? Really? Just thinking, how did I do that? There's auras. Rocket, I should say. All right, let's look around here. Cryotank, I don't want to do that. I'd rather not do that either. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to hit the refresh button. Okay, Tamarian, not even going to consider it. Ooh, Kihaku. But there's also Voltic there, so that could be a problem. Because we don't have a lot of speed available to us. I mean, Simba's got 2 6s on him. But he's not really fast to start with. At least not denial fast. I'm going to try one more time. Alright, we're going with one of these, right? We're going with one of these. Up the middle, I guess Violet is denial there. She's a possessor. I shouldn't say that. Kurusami also has a group stun, so... But I'm not doing the one with the Tamarian. I have a choice of this, stunning and possession, or possession and other nasty things. I guess I'm doing the one on the left by virtue of the levels. The individuals are actually probably harder, but I'm just, 10 levels actually means a lot. So let's try that. That's a good question. I'm not really sure who's going first. I guess if it's Simba, then that's a really great thing. And Simba is going first. All right. Well, obviously what we're doing is this. right? That's what we're doing. All right, who dies? Okay, who do I want dead the most? The other ones are really, really annoying, but I have to say group possession has got to go first, right? That's got to go. All right, now he can naturally kill somebody else now. I don't know what McBlood does, so he goes away. All right, we are going to have to deal with her now. Okay, so she's going to disable traits. Not that dangerous. Now you get the die. Okay, so the cat and the bull, a good combo. Or else didn't have to look at. She didn't have to do anything. Just look there, imposing, right? Because that's what mountains are. They're imposing. And a ruin. Okay, we're not doing that one. Because I'm afraid of it. After all, it has like a worker poke. They're OP. There's also an epic up the middle, which is a little unfortunate. Alright, so that was team number 2, and team number 2 was successful. Team number 3 was suggested by Lizard. And Lizard wanted to see something different. So let's go in here. And we're going to go with Shrek. Next, we're going over to here. Apparently, he wants me to try something. I don't know if the situation will come up. If it does come up, I will try it. And this is going to be Talon. And finally, over in Darkness, we have Simon. So we have absolutely no denial here whatsoever. I'm thinking that the point here is that Simon is supposed to die. Either that or Talon. We'll see about that. We do need him available. Okay, so what are we doing here? We could do the one on the right. We'll do the one on the right and see how that works out. Barbatos against the Barbatos. So obviously the only denial on the screen is actually the Tempest, who just has a support speed on him. Okay, I think Talon's going first over there. Not over on our side. No, he's going before him. Who's actually going first? The Metalhead is probably going first. Okay, so I'm guessing Stunning? Yeah, okay, the Metalhead's going first. And then he's going next. Okay, so... Okay, just in case the first stun didn't do the job, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we get to see it. Or maybe not. Oh, is he free of it? Okay, don't kill him. That's just wrong. Uh-oh. Blood Covenant. Oh, it's over. We lost. Okay, what I was supposed to show was whether or not the encouragement would get rid of the effect. Actually, he's still alive. Okay, first and foremost, we need this. Okay, so that's... Now he's going to do this and restore Talon, in this case. No, don't kill him! Don't! You just keep doing Covenant. Oh god, it's over. Yep. Oh well. He just keeps doing that! Oh, boom, dead. Whoa! Or not. Okay, that's bad. It may not kill him. It really depends. Does the regeneration kick in first? The regeneration kicks in first. Alright. Okay, that's bad because he's blind now, right? He's blind. Alright, I can't use... I have to risk the big one. I have to risk the big one. And he missed both of them. Okay, well that makes sense. I'm not going to complain about that. Does he get that back? Next turn. He gets that back next turn. I might as well charge, because I'm going to miss if I try to do the attack. Oh, that is... like I said, he's hard to kill, but you know what? When there's 3 guys beating on him, and now 2 guys beating on him... Yeah, he's done. Okay, well, he was really hard to kill, wasn't he? Alright, sorry I didn't get a chance to show that, but, yeah, didn't get a chance to show that. Alright, so, unfortunately, our 3rd team, didn't win. Our 4th team was suggested by Brandon Alvarez, who gave me a couple of teams. And Brandon wanted to see, let's go in here. And we're also, this is kind of a nature theme one here, as I understand, right? So we're starting with Pan, and then we're going with over to nature again. Okay, Lady in the Woods. Where is she? She's here somewhere. We got Willow, and finally somebody who's also in the woods. And there's a reason he's in the woods. There really is, because he is a tree. All right. Let's take a look around. All right. Pan is pretty fast. So much could go wrong on the left because there's 2. All you have to miss any of them. You miss any of them and they kill us. Even though they're higher level, I think I'm going to do the ones on the right. Mostly because there's no dedicated denial there. As a matter of fact, there's nearly no runes at all. Okay, well, I didn't know that was going to happen. All right, and we'll start with this. Okay, you missed him altogether. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's think. Jungle Wrath. Moderate special damage. Alpha Declaration. Just hit him, just because. Alright, he's stunned. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, you froze Willow. That was really mean of you. You know what? You guys can just have some Reaper. Because it's all his fault. Alright, and 50% regeneration. Yeah, you have down here. And oh, there's a fun one. Okay, deals heavy damage to all, applies possession. None of you are immune to possession, right? No, none of you immune to possession. It would have worked a lot better if Willow had been allowed to go, though. Okay, feel free to play amongst yourselves. Okay, could you move, please? A little close there, big boy. A little close. And then there was one. Okay, she didn't get to do anything, did she? Okay, I was kind of counting on the weakness here. That would have the attack that Pan did would have killed everybody if not for that. But since there's only one left, Silverback Gorilla beats up Lion. News at 11. All right, and spin. Alrighty. Okay, and we are done. We are done. So we're going to get a new event starting tomorrow. Probably going to be a race. So we're going to talk about that there on Friday. I'm going to give you a heads up, though. Sunday, there will not be a normal episode of Monster Legends. I'm probably going to record and stick in a testing video. Because I will be, on Sunday, I'll be preparing for a procedure, exploratory type of medical procedure, and on Monday I will be getting it. So I will not be able to do anything on Sunday because it's kind of ugly, and I certainly won't want to make videos during that time. So I'll have videos. So Sunday, there's not going to be a normal episode, but we're going to cover the race on Friday anyway, so there's probably not going to be much to talk about over the weekend anyway. So there'll be a testing video. I already know the 3 that I'm using. 2 of them are water. I'm sure you can figure out who they are. And I'll find other videos for the other slots. So, it might not be normal, but, I'll get stuff in there. And then we'll just go back on Tuesday to having a normal video. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.